Today I'm going to show you how to paint banana splits.
I love painting desserts.
Look how fun and colorful these desserts are. Aren't you excited to paint them with me? Before we get started, I want to let you know that
the materials that I'm going to be using for this project are listed in the description below with links.
Before you start drawing your banana split, take a moment to really plan how big you want it to be on your paper. Then lightly pencil in a large oval shape to indicate the amount of space you want your banana split to fill. This will totally help guide you as you're drawing. It will also help prevent you from making your banana split too small. Next, I recommend drawing a raised bowl. Start with a small oval stand, then draw the neck. Now draw a very long, slightly curved bowl. Ooh, wait. I think my bowl's too narrow, so I'm gonna go back and make it wider. I recommend making your bowl 2 fingers width wide.
Now we're gonna draw the banana.
Draw your banana so that it's slightly curved and it runs the entire length of your bowl. Are you ready to draw some ice cream? Draw 3 large half-circle domes on top of your banana and make them overlap. I'm zooming in here for a sec so you can really see what I mean by that. Now I'm going to fill in the details of my 3 ice cream scoops. Notice how the bottom of an ice cream scoop often has that ruffled edge that sticks out. See if you can draw that. When you're all done drawing your ice cream, go back and erase your overlapping pencil marks.
You're so cute.
Are you ready to draw some mountains of whipped cream? Draw a large wobbly blob of whipped cream on top of each of your ice cream scoops. When you're done drawing your whipped cream, go back and erase the part that overlaps. Now, this is like the best part. You can add a cherry on top of your whipped cream. Oh yeah, now's a good time to go back and erase that big oval you drew in the beginning. You don't need it anymore. Now we're gonna draw some delicious syrup on top of our ice cream scoops. Make that syrup nice and wavy. Okay, this next part is optional. I'm done drawing my banana split, so I'm going to outline it with a Sharpie. When I paint on top of the black outline, some of it shows through the paint, and I like the way that looks. It gives it more of a graphic art feel. Now it's time to pour some paint. I'm going to paint my background first, and I'm using a bright lime green color. Choose whatever color you want for your background, but make sure you choose a color that contrasts with the colors that you're going to be using on your banana split. Notice how I'm using a 1-inch flat brush to paint the background, and then I'm going back with a smaller size 8 round brush to paint around the detailed lines of my drawing. When you're ready to switch colors, take a paper towel, pinch your brush inside the paper towel, then gently windshield wiper the brush back and forth to get the excess paint off. Then dip your paintbrush in the water and repeat this process again. This will keep your water cleaner, and it will also help prevent paint from getting washed down the drain. Alright, now I'm ready to start painting my banana split. I'm going to start with the cherry. You'll want to use a tiny brush for this part. Now add a thin brown stem on the top. I'm going to paint my whipped cream next. I'm going to add a solid layer of white paint, and then I'm going back and adding some teeny tiny gray strokes to create shadow. If that sounds too complicated, then just paint your whipped cream solid white. It'll look great. I'm going to paint my syrup next. I've decided to go with some strawberry syrup, some chocolate syrup, and some caramel syrup on the right. Feel free to skip this next part, but if you want to be really fancy, you could paint a teeny white line along the inside of each drip of syrup, which will look like light reflecting off your syrup. And now for the million-dollar question. Which 3 flavors of ice cream are you going to choose? We're going to leave you with this haunting existential question while we take a quick break. Alright, welcome back. For my first ice cream flavor, I've decided to go with mint chocolate chip. I'm now adding a creamy mint color, and then I'm going to go back and add some brown chocolate chips. For my ice cream flavor number 2, I decided to go with strawberry. Now for my final flavor, I'm going to go with blue raspberry, mostly because I love the color. I chose a very light yellow color for my banana. I did mostly white and just added a teeny tiny touch of yellow. I actually went back later and ended up making it even lighter because I wanted there to be more contrast between the color of my banana and the color of the background. I decided to paint my ice cream bowl silver, aka medium gray. Now, really quickly, while my paint is still wet, I'm going back and adding some white highlights so it looks like light is reflecting off of the bowl. This makes it look more three-dimensional. If that sounds too tricky, feel free to skip this part. It will still look great. Now I'm going to outline with black to make my picture pop out. I would actually recommend just waiting until your painting is totally dry and then going back with a Sharpie and outlining your painting. This will actually give your painting a bold graphic art sort of look. So yeah, decide if that's what you want. And now for what may be the greatest highlight of painting banana splits, which is adding the sprinkles. Notice how I'm using a teeny tiny brush and I'm painting a short dash for each sprinkle. You may want to choose several different colors for your sprinkles, or you could do rainbow. All right, there's my almost finished painting. As you can see here, I actually decided to go back and slightly crop my picture to make my ice cream sundae a little bit more centered. And I lightened my banana by adding more white paint. Da, 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 da.
I teach super fun live online art classes to kids as well as to adults. You can find out more information by visiting my website, rainbowparrotart.com.
I have a ton of other super fun videos on this channel.
Such as dragonfly paintings, Picasso portraits, treehouse designs, peacock paintings, beach houses, rainbow parrots, treasure maps, and much more.
If you enjoyed watching today, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you.
You might enjoy watching one of these videos next. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support means a lot.